When I moved from school to university, like many students, it was quite a challenge to, I think, to adapt to the new model of learning that is common in the social sciences and the humanities, one where you're expected to take more responsibility for reading widely around a subject area and for pursuing your own interests. Now, that is something that can be tremendously exciting, but I think it is a very different model of learning.
What could you do to prepare? Well,
read, read, read. And reading doesn't just mean books.
It could be major news websites. It could be aggregator sites of different kinds or different kinds of blog posts.
What's great about these blogs is that they cover child and family practice, and they're a nice introduction for you coming onto the course.
If you're not a news reader, have a look at a different news channel or a different news site or a different news forum.
Or even things like Twitter or Instagram accounts about current events.
Think about things that are outside your bubble.
Reading is such an excellent way to develop academic skills.
And that's because a lot of the time in seminars and workshops, you may be asked to bring your own examples of something you've seen going on in society or culture, and use that as a way to think through the concepts and the readings that you're really engaging with.
Don't be embarrassed to participate in seminars or to do the background reading, because you will get loads out of it.
I remember in my transition from school to university that I did find it quite difficult to be in a new place, meeting so many new people from different cities and backgrounds, especially as I was the first in my immediate family to go to university and had attended a disadvantaged high school in a small town. So I'm from Australia. I hadn't really ever expected to get a degree, and so I felt quite underprepared before I arrived. But once I settled in, I actually realised that some of the difficulties I had experienced in getting to university in the first place meant that I was able to do very well in my studies. And in getting myself to university, I'd already learned how to study independently and to motivate myself. So the transition was much smoother than I had expected.
Be yourself, and the people that you attract at the start as you be yourself will be the kind of people that you'll want to stay friends with for a long time.